Good evening. My name is Sydney Stokes, and I'm the president of the West Lauderdale Chorus. I just want to welcome all of you to our spring concert. We are so excited about the night of wonderful music we have to share with you. We have found that choral music is enjoyable, inspiring, and makes us smile, and we hope our performance tonight does the same for you.
Well, it is great to be here tonight. We are so glad to be able to sing for you. This is a wonderful group of young people, and they've been working hard all semester, and we've had a good day in class every day. And I tell them that making music is wonderful on concert night, but it's wonderful every day. We get to do this every day, and it's the best part of our day, that 90 minutes that we're together. Thank you, parents, for raising wonderful young people. I enjoy every single one of them. We have a good time. We work hard. Music teaches a lot of things. It teaches discipline. It teaches focus. It teaches unselfishness, being part of a team, being a part of something bigger than you, and working toward not having to be the superstar, but putting your voice in with the whole choir and making something great that's bigger than you. So there's just more and more and more. I'm so proud of them. Thank you for being here tonight. We've got about 4 or 5 more things for you. While I'm stopped for just a minute, I do want to recognize a couple of people. I want to thank Brother David here at First Baptist Collinsville and this church for allowing us to be here and for your hard work for the concert. And I want to thank Justin in the sound booth. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Stephen Sullivan for the live stream and my husband. Thank y'all for working hard for us and doing all of that. And I definitely want to recognize our accompanist tonight, Miss Tammy Miles. She is the choral director at Meridian Community College. She is my sister, and she is one of the finest pianists in our area. And so would you please give her a round of applause?
ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let the lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found.
If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard. Someone will come running, take you home. Someone will come running to take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. Out of the shadow, the morning is breaking, and all is new. All is new. Filling up the empty, suddenly I see that all is new. All is new.
You are not alone.
You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground,
You will be found.
Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street, but not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top,
And a one-man soul.
they follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. Your soul with your home. Gotta think what's alone. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind you see. They got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. You gotta get it right, while you got the time. You can't close your mind with that man in the mirror. That man, I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Na 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 na. Oh yeah. Na 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 na. Gonna make a change. It's gonna feel real good. Come on. Just lift yourself, you know. You got to stop it yourself.
Make that change.
Gotta make that change, that change.
Man in the mirror.
You got to not let yourself, brother.
Yeah.
You got to,
Make that change.
gotta make that change, that change.
Man in the mirror.
You'll love it, you'll love it, you'll love it, you'll love it. Change. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see.
Jesus, Jesus, how I love thee.
Shout hallelujah, praise his holy name. Sing till the power of the Lord come down. Shout hallelujah, praise his holy name. Sing till the power of the Lord come down. Shout hallelujah, praise his holy name. Was Jesus bear the cross alone and all the world go free? No, there's a cross for everyone, and there's a cross for me.
Jesus, Jesus, how I love thee.
Shout hallelujah, praise his holy name. Sing till the power of the Lord come down. Shout hallelujah, praise his holy name. Sing till the power of the Lord come down. Shout hallelujah, praise his holy name. Holy Jesus, praise his name. Oh, hallelujah, praise his holy name. Holy Jesus, praise his name. Oh, hallelujah, praise his holy name. Holy Jesus, praise his name. Oh, hallelujah, praise his holy name. Praise his name. Praise his holy name. Praise his name. Oh, oh, praise his holy name. Praise his name. Praise his holy name. Praise his name. Oh, oh, praise his holy name.
Praise his name. Praise his holy name. Praise his name. Oh, praise his holy name. Praise his name. Praise his holy name. Praise his name. Oh, praise his holy name.
Praise his name.
Times in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Please swallow your pride. If I have things
You need to borrow, for
no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show.
call on me, brother, when you need a hand. Need somebody to lean on. Might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
If there is a load you have to bear that you can carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. I'm calling.
When you need a friend,
Just call on me.
When you need a friend,
when you need a friend,
Just call me.
it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on, lean on, lean on me.
Lean on me, lean on me. When you need a friend, lean on me, lean on me.
Hey,
Lean on me, lean on me.
I'm gonna need somebody to lean on, somebody to lean on.
Just lean on me.
Where do I start? You know that one class in the day that's like the only thing you come to school for, and it just makes your day, whether you're having a really good day or a really bad day, it just kind of tops everything off. You'll hear kids talk about anything from our chorus Disney trip to our little teachable moments. They're usually in blue writing on the board. Somehow just the atmosphere she creates for chorus is amazing. Most days it's the only class you'll come to school for, or at least in my case it is.
Thank you for everything that you do for us. You're the best chorus teacher ever.
Thank you for pushing us to be our best self every day. We're very thankful for you and everyone who supports us.
Thank you for all you do. We love you, Miss Hurst.
I pretty much said all I was going to say earlier, but I really am going to miss your class. I've had a blast these past 4 years, and it's been amazing. I hate that you're not getting to go out with all of the other people in our class, but I'm glad that you're going to get to go out with our grade, because I don't know what I would do without chorus in my high school years. So thank you.
Hey, Ms. Hurst, thank you so much for all that you've done for every single one of us, and thank you for making your classroom feel like a family and like a safe place for everyone that walks in the doors. We love you so much and we're so thankful for you.
Love you, Miss Hurst.
Hey, Miss Hurst, I enjoy coming to your class every day, and of course, has been the highlight of my 4 years of high school. I love you, Miss Hurst.
Thank you for everything, Miss Hurst. We love you.
Love you, Miss Hurst.
Love you, Miss Hurst. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for giving your all every day in class. Chorus has been my favorite.
Thank you for being the best chorus teacher. I love you and I'm going to miss you next year.
Hey, Miss Hurst, I just wanted to say that we're so grateful for everything you've done and we're going to miss you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Hurst. We love you and we're all going to miss you.
Thank you, Miss Hurst. We love you.
I'm going to miss you, Miss Hurst. I love you. I thank you for everything you've done in and out of course.
Thank you so much for all that you've done for us. You've really pushed us to do our best at everything. We love you and we're going to miss you so much.
Thank you for being the best course teacher.
And thank you for making a big impact on our lives.
We love you and we're going to miss you.
Hey, Miss Hurst, thank you for being a wonderful teacher and always keeping the classroom positive.
Thank you for being the highlight of our days. Thank you for all the many life lessons you've taught us. We love you and we'll miss you so much.
Hey, Miss Hurst, I'm so upset that I only got to have 1 year with you, but in this 1 year, I've learned that you're an absolute amazing woman, and I've learned so much through you, whether it be music or life lessons. I'm super sad I won't be able to walk into the positive zone next year and see your inspiring quotes on the wall. Thanks for being the best.
Hey, Miss Hurst. I think I speak for everybody when I say just thank you for all that you do and just sharing your love of music with all of us. And not just sharing your love of music, but just sharing who you are and just spending so much time investing into our lives and helping us all develop a love for music and help develop each one of us as a person. Just thank you for being the best teacher that I've ever had, and not only that, but even a better mother. Thank you, Mom. Love you.
As Miss Miles said, my name is Brandon DeWeese, and I have a couple of privileges I want to share with you guys tonight. I sang in Miss Hurst Choir from 1998. Wow, right? That made me feel ancient. I graduated in 2001, and we didn't have iPhones when I was 17, so we didn't get to make cute videos and stuff like that. But it has fallen to be my duty and my honor tonight to try to say a few words on behalf of everyone who went before. I will cry. That's going to happen. You guys have heard it said, I'm sure, that sometimes you might not always remember every single thing that somebody said or did in your life, but you won't ever forget how they made you feel. And when I began to consider what I would stand here and say this evening, I thought of a few things about Miss Hurst that I just want to focus on for just a minute. The first thing that I thought about was her poise. If I had to describe her, that's one of the things that comes to mind first. If you did not always have it all together, you fooled the rest of us, right? Absolutely, absolutely. It seemed that she always had things together, always. Another thing that I'm reminded of is your grace. You gave me grace. I watched you extend grace to other people. You were gracious, right? And you were graceful, and we appreciate that in you so much. The last thing that I want to mention is that Miss Hurst was always positive. That was one of the words that I heard come up, and the positive zone, right? Apparently she didn't have blue markers in 2001, right? She wrote positive things in blue marker. She always had, I knew she held me in positive regard. I knew how she felt about me, not because of what she said, because of the way she made me feel. And I learned a lot of things in Miss Hurst's choir. I learned how to hem a pair of tuxedo pants with a stapler, right? If you're supposed to go on stage in like 5 minutes and somebody steps on the bottom of your pants and you happen to be super short and you need somebody to hem your pants, you can do that with a stapler. I learned that vowels are supposed to be round, right? And that in the South, we don't enunciate, right? I learned those things. I learned that if you're singing and you want to lift your palate, that if you'll pretend you've got a light bulb backwards in your mouth, that it'll lift your palate and it'll make your tone brighter. I learned not to chew my U's. Y'all know what that means? Don't chew. Know what I mean? You don't chew your U's. It's don't you. I learned that sometimes you got to breathe when you don't desperately need air because you're singing in a group, and you got to breathe at some point. I noticed in one of the songs a few seconds ago that the guys held a single tone for 2/3 of the song, right? They're stagger breathing. She said just a minute ago, this is about more than just music. You learn not to be selfish. I had the opportunity to stand in her room a couple of weeks ago, and right before the choir started singing, she told them, listen and be sensitive. And I was so moved because that's what she's teaching. And there's an experience I want you to understand if you've never had the benefit of standing up here. And I want you to imagine that you're 16 or you're 17 or 18 or 19 or 20, and that you walk out in front of a group of people and there are bright lights and you're a little bit terrified and your mouth gets really dry and your breathing gets shallow and your palms are sweating. And you cannot remember your name, much less Latin words to a song, right? Terror, I remember it. And then the sweetest little, most beautiful blonde-headed lady steps between you and that crowd. And you're looking at all of them, but she's looking at you. And she stands up tall, and instinctively you stand up tall, and you mirror her poise. And then she takes a deep breath, and without even thinking, you take a deep breath. And your heart rate comes down just a little bit. And you reflect her grace to everybody out there. And then she smiles. And when she smiles at you, what do you do with all of them? You smile back. That's what it is to stand on that side of the rail. Miss Hurst, you have stood between us and the world. And you showed us in your character what our very best effort for all of them should be. So on behalf of everyone who has gone before, we want to invite everybody tonight after the concert to celebrate with us at a small reception. It's going to be in the children's area. We've got some cake and we've got some punch. I imagine we might try to tell some embarrassing stories on each other. And there's one further surprise that I know you don't know about. And years ago, I remember being 17 and knowing everything. And I asked Miss Hurst, why do we always sing "The Lord bless you and keep you"? And you said, and I quote, so if we ever all get back together, we can sing it together again. So Miss Miles, our accomplice, made sure that "The Lord Bless You and Keep You" was the last song tonight. And I have a few friends, and they're going to join us on stage So everybody who's prepared, alumni from years gone by, y'all can stand and make your way this direction. We got the tenors over here, the bass over there. There's one last thing. I promise this is it. Listen, everybody listen. We need to practice. And we need to do that right now. So, one of the things that we all love is the way you demonstrate what we're supposed to be doing. So we need just 3 or 4 minutes of you guys being in on the joke, and we need you to run over the parts maybe with us before we sing this last song. She really didn't know. Okay. Thank y'all. I'm going to hush now.
Wasn't that beautiful? That was beautiful. Thank y'all. You know, there are a few up here that it's like I taught the parent and the child. So that's kind of fun to see who's got a parent and a child up here together. That's pretty neat. How about that? That's pretty neat. Okay, are there any other surprises that I need to know? Okay, all right. Well, I don't know. I usually have things to say, but I don't really know what to say tonight except thank you. It's been my honor and my pleasure. And thank you for tonight. I really appreciate it. All the details of it, that takes planning, and all of you, thank you. I do love, I don't deserve everything that was said, but I really have loved every minute of it. And I do remember every one of you and what you meant to me when you were in the choir. And so thank you for the blessing tonight. I appreciate it so very much. I'm just so glad you're all still singing. I think it just, one of the best things ever is when I look at our local churches and I see the music going on in our churches, and I think, that I'm glad that I got to have just a little bit of a part of that, and in our community theater, and when I see you guys doing those things. So in our first song tonight, we sang that in that dream, in that song, it's called The Awakening. It's my favorite choral piece, and I wanted to do it tonight because it says that in this terrible dream, there was no music and there was no choir to change the world. That's a little bit of a bold comment to say that a choir could change a world, but in some ways it does change your world on a daily basis to get to sing with other people. And so, let music live, and y'all keep supporting your students who are singing, and all the ways that you're doing that, paying for private lessons or having them in choirs. It really means a lot to us all. And it does bring out the sensitivity in life that hardly ever we get to touch. It's such a competitive world and a hurried world, and technology is so strong on our lives. But when you put those phones down and you stop and you get with other people and you start to make this music, it brings out the best in you. It really brings out the best in people. So thank you. Okay, I want to recognize my students this year, so I am going to let alums be seated. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. And we're having cake. I love cake. I'm going to start by recognizing the choral officers, the chorus officers. They've provided great leadership. They're all seniors. As was already announced tonight, our chorus president, Miss Sydney Stokes. Chorus Vice President Cohen Hurst. The Secretary Madison McCary. And two librarians that keep us organized, Brett Gordon. And Savannah Cooksey. And then in my very refined Adidas box, I'm a boy mom. I have just a small token for each student that will take me just a minute to get these out, but I wanted to have the privilege of putting them on the people, so I'm going to do that. I can't hold my mic, so I'll speak loud. Hey, so the whole thing about me being poised, I'm just blowing that at the end here. Maybe I just ordered them for seniors. Did every senior get one? Okay, yay. Very good. Okay, thank y'all. I don't know. It's just I kind of got thrown here at the end with some different things. Look at Kurt Pace. Look at Brother Pace. He is an awesome pastor now, and I got to be his choral director. That is so awesome. Yeah, I'll just tell this quick little story, and then we'll wrap it up. But the way that it came to be that we even started Quiet West Lauderdale is that I came to be a physical science teacher, because my bachelor's degree is biology and my master's degree is music, and I like to play basketball. And And so the principal at the time, Miss Elaine Richardson, she said, "Don't you kind of do some music?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I've taken lessons all my life." And she said, "Well, would you like to do a little 9-week enrichment class and do some music with some 7th graders?" And that's the way it started. And so it just kind of built from there. And now I know before I left, at one point in my career, I left West Lauderdale, went to Meridian Community College, and then came back. We were in the little blue house, if you know what I mean, on campus, and there were 120 kids in choir that year. Some of you might have been in that group, and we did them in 2 groups, and so we had like 60 kids singing in the little blue house. We just rocked that house, you know, while we sang. And even now, I'm in a regular classroom with 52, and so they just put us out by the shop so that we won't be too distracting. But it's been amazing, the energy level, and then how they will pull together and just concentrate and focus on music. So you've been here a long time. I want to say thank you. But mostly I want to honor these students before we leave, because it's really all about them tonight and what they've done and their music. So let's give them one more round of applause, and then we'll be dismissed.